dismantle the sample. So because of which we had to go in for the CT scan route, and we have completely able to reverse engineer the assemblies. Similarly, this is a hydraulic lash assembly which are used in the engine pistons. So there is a multiple part, and any slack in the piston head is compensated by this hydraulic lash using this spring mechanism here. So this was another case, though it was a small part, the customer was not prepared to dismantle this. So we went ahead, we did a CT scan, and as you can see here, this will slightly rotate. You can see the cross section is changing in the black thing, and the plane the plane is also rotating here, which is the cross section we are seeing. So here also the spring is moving, means the cross section is showing the circle moving up and down. So in this way we were able to reverse engineer the part without dismantling. Another, I am just showing you some of the case studies. This is a case study involving mobile phone and a camera. So in this particular case, the parts were very small, and we had to very carefully scan the parts so that we get the dimensions. Some parts were as less as 3 mm, 4 mm and all. And very carefully we have dismantled each part and documented each of the dismantling procedures. Scanned it as it is by getting documented. The camera module was one of the most complex models. So we have done all the things, and finally we have been able to reverse engineer this. Now this was one of the earliest projects that we made, and showcasing this project we were able to win a regular set of projects. So we have been able to do about 45 smartphones, complete reverse engineering like this. And slowly we also got into reverse engineering of multi-layered PCBs also. So now we have the capability to do PCB reverse engineering as well. Some organic farm jobs. This was a bull built by a sculptor, and one of our engineers went there, used the Artec EVA to completely scan the bull, and we have miniaturized the bull onto a tabletop piece. So this one gives an idea of what size of projects we can do. It is a full vehicle benchmarking. It's a Volkswagen Golf Japanese version. The customer wanted to completely reverse engineer this for a finite element analysis application. So we went ahead, we did the tear down at our own facility, and step by step scanning, reverse engineering of all the sub items. These are some of the reverse engineered parts being shown. Why due to non-disclosure agreement and critical showcasing reasons, we have not shown the entire thing, but we have done the entire vehicle. 3 vehicles we have done like this. And slowly, like organic things, we wanted to do something for the beloved Prime Minister. We were able to model his bust as well. We tried to push it into the industry, but the BJP did not allow us. So we have kept it as a keepsake. So these are some of the case studies and favorite projects that we have done using Geomagic Design X. And coming to Control X, we have done quite a few inspections. This is one of a very big casting, weighing about 500 kilos, and it's the motor housing. So very carefully we have done the scanning of this, and After that, we have superimposed it and we have done the inspection. As you can see, there is a core shift. So due to the shift, this part of the cylinder is accepting, whereas the next part itself is not accepting. So similarly on the inside also there is a variation, but this variation is basically due to the process of manufacture, which is a sand casting process, and the customer has accepted that there could be such a mistake and taken care of overcoming the issues. And the tolerances are also very wide, 5 mm maximum tolerance, and the green area itself is 1 mm. So the part is also fairly large, about meter in height and about 800 meter in diameter.
800 meter?
800 mm, millimeters. Slightly smaller than that. The OD is about 654 and the height is about 580. We have done about 3-4 parts and this is one of the parts. So this is another intricate plastic part wherein we also did the mold flow analysis, and after doing the mold flow analysis and the inspection, we have been able to obtain very similar results in terms of variations. So these had to be, this was the trial 0 and we had to modify the mold a bit to achieve correct results. But this was very closely matching to our analysis results, which gave more confidence in taking up these kind of projects. So these are some of the case studies in both DesignX and ControlX, and we also have some good capabilities in 3D printing and rapid prototyping. What we have now done in our company is standardized on Geomagic as the main software. All the people are trained on this software and we use other CAD modeling software only as a standby. If the customer wants the final output in CATIA, then we use CATIA. Otherwise, we normally do all the things using Geomagic DesignX itself. So, having said that, we have been very successful using this, partnering with 3D Systems, and their support engineers also have been very supportive. And we have sold more than about 15 licenses in South India. Then we have kept all of the customers on active maintenance contracts. And not only that, our company has trained more than 500 people in this software. Very difficult to retain the engineers, but at least we are very happy that most of our customer locations, our competitor locations, our engineers are there. So that is one satisfaction, and thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to have this presentation. Thank you.